What's up, guys, and welcome back to another video. Today's one is an important topic that we all should really take note of, and it's bullying awareness and prevention. You know, in these times, it's created a lot of negativity because we're not sure what the end result has been. So tempers are up. We're not sure what the future holds. We don't know how or what or if we could get this virus, how long we're going to be in this situation. So there's a lot of people who are really under a lot of pressure. And again, we're not sure how to handle the situations, which leads to us doing and saying things that we necessarily don't mean. And I just want to raise awareness for bullying and cyberbullying and any type of bullying, as well as mental health awareness, because we're all going through tough times right now. We're not sure what the hell's going on or what the end result will be. So we're all suffering together. And I think now more than ever is an important time for us to really work together in trying to find solutions or ways in order to be better. To see the light instead of seeing the negativity and the red the whole time. I've read many social stories of people who are in fights, who are cyberbullying one another. It could be either because of jealousy, or it could be because one's popular than the other, or it could just generally be because one looks different. Now, people with disabilities obviously go through a lot of hell under looking different, so people will take advantage and mock them. I've recently watched on TikTok where there's this dwarf who was sharing their story of what people say to them. I myself have been called many things, from a freak to an alien to a peanut head. You know, the list goes on. And I might be strong with it and be able to handle certain situations, but I'm also human. But there are people out there who don't know how to deal with this, and unfortunately lead to worse options of either maybe taking their life or getting into serious depression and lock themselves away because they're too afraid to face the big world. What I encourage you all to do today, or going forward, is just relax and think a little bit before we make comments. I myself make comments without even thinking, and too later, it's either too late or you regret them, because you don't necessarily mean them, but by the heat of the moment, we generally say something and that we don't necessarily mean. And in these times, unity is the key. If we can work together, be positive and confident together, we will be able to achieve so much more. Now, it's easier said than done, and I fully understand that. We're all going through extremely tough times. People have lost businesses, people have lost their jobs, people have lost their lives. People are watching families suffer, and I'm fully with that. I've lost 50% of my salary in the past 2 months. There's talk of possible retrenchment, so I know some of the frustrations, but I don't know all of them, as I still at least have a job. I have family, so I'm very grateful and blessed. So it's easy for me to say it. But one thing we must also remember, don't be afraid to ask for help. And when I say help, if you need a helping hand or advice or someone to talk to or someone to offload your troubles to, go to those people. Use your friends and families as your strength barriers going forward. Make them or allow them into your lives to help you make better decisions. Yes, there's a lot of negativity, but there's also a lot of positives where you can do something different. And that's been my motto throughout this lockdown procedure. Do something that you never thought you would ever be able to do. For example, I made the goal of creating TikToks to show the fun comedy side of me, which not everyone gets to see, and I've thoroughly enjoyed it. And people have got to know me differently, where I make a little bit of humor of my challenges in life, just to show the world that yes, I go through challenges, and yes, I'm different, but I'm also human and I can make light of the situation. But there are obviously limits to it, where people can joke with you. Great stuff. That's the goal. That's the goal that I want. But we also need to unite together in order to help one another get over these barriers, whether you're being bullied or whether you're going through tough times. We are all going through some sort of challenge in our life, and often the people who are the happiest are actually the saddest inside. So I encourage you guys to really go out there and think of life differently. Read a motivational quote to build you up. Watch an inspirational influencer to guide you along the way, because that could be your key to finding something different and doing something different that you never in your life thought you would ever be able to do. And that could give you that peace of mind and confidence barrier in order to achieve something special. Just thought I'd touch base on that for you all today, and I hope it somehow gives you a bit of motivation. And remember, we're all given life to live. We have the power to decide how we're going to live it. So live it. And we're all equal, no matter what. Some of us are differently abled. Some of us have certain problems. Some of us have a lot of greatness. Yet you're still sad. Just ask for help. Ask for a hand in encouragement and motivation, because it will go a long way. That's going to do it for today's one. I hope you enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you real soon for another one. Stay safe and never give up. Cheers.